Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you the tutorial for the card I made for the Joy of Sets blog hop I was on the other day. It's this one. So the theme was Love is in the Air, and so I've gone for something not sort of your traditional sort of Valentine's-y card. I've gone for something a little bit different here. Yeah, so stay tuned and I'll show you how I made it. So to make this card, I'm going to use the little twinkle, and I'm going to use this heart and then that lovely saying, "Love you more than the stars." Just something a little bit different than the usual thing that you would use maybe for a Valentine's card. And I'm going to use that little paint splatter. We have lots to choose from of different sets, but that's one I've been using a lot lately, so I'm using that. So I've got to do my stamping on, I've got a quarter sheet there of standard cardstock. I've got my things mounted up, stamps even. I'm going to use Night of Navy, and I'm going to heat emboss with Versamark and some black embossing powder, these two. So I want to do like a little cluster with this. I'm going to stamp off first because I don't want it to be full strength, because the black would have difficulty sort of showing through. So I'm going to stamp it off and then do a little collection like that. Stamp off and go down from here, and that's our, yeah, that will allow us to see what we're going to stamp on top. And I'm going to use, so I'm going to have a little skeg at the sizes I want. I don't want the biggest rectangle. I'm going to go for the next one down. So I just want to sort of have a little look as to where I want the sentiment. So I want to be over near that cluster. So because I may even cut it out like that. So yeah, that will work. So, ooh, embossing buddy. How did I remember that? Going to use my embossing buddy. There we go. And then we're going to stamp. Just want to give it that sort of, because Valentine's is quite a special occasion, isn't it? It deserves a little bit of something extra. There we go. Stamp that down, and then I'm going to do the heart over this sort of splatter. I was kind of thinking nighttime stars. Ed likes a bit of stargazing. And I did think about embossing them in sort of silver, but I decided against it. Just wanted to do something a little bit different. So and I thought black's a bit more manly. So spread that out. So that, any sort of not quite straightness of the sentiment can be cured in where you place the frame. So I'm not bothered if it's a little bit crooked at this stage. There we go. And then, oh, I need to heat and emboss. I was just about to put the frame on. Let's heat and emboss first, shall we? I can't see, so I have to put the glasses on. Better? I do think the eyesight's getting worse. There we are. So that's what it's going to look like there. And then, no, that's on it. And then we're just going to cut it out. Get rid of that little dot. Nah. So what I'm going to do is place that on there, and then I got my little ruler, and I'm going to sort of see where that is and move that to make sure it's straight. I think that is. I will do it when it's on the magnetic platform, but that's what I'm doing. I'm sort of lining up with those words there, judging up that corner a little bit when it's straight. So I'll get that cut out. So this is all cut out, and now I sort of sorted out that being straight there. So that's good. So we're going to use a Night of Navy card blank, and I've got a matte cut for the centre. These are my usual sizes that I do. All the measurements will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk. There will be a link at the end. So I felt that was a little bit plain, so I thought I would layer it up. So I'm going to use some layers here, and because you're not going to see most of it, I've been frugal, and so I've cut using the nested label dies, and I thought that could make a matching tag or be a bonus card. So there we are. Never like to waste things. So that was the two largest from each side. Like so. So this is cut to my normal mat size, and then this one is in between my second mat size and my first mat size, so it's a much smaller border that I've done on that one. This paper's from the 6x6 colour family stacks that we do. So this is obviously the neutrals set, so there's one in each colour family and the in colours. Very useful set, I find. So they're going to get stuck on there, sort of matted nicely, and then this can go on a little bit of an angle. I just think that looks a little bit better, and I felt that the DSP needed a little bit of something behind it so that the card is looking a little bit extra special. And then I thought about adding some ribbon. So this is our crinkle seam binding, and I've just coloured it with a Night of Navy blend. That's the dark one, and I thought I might stick a ribbon on, and actually I've left a bit of space there, so I might put the ribbon round there for a change as opposed to round the bottom. I might stick it round the end. Oh, because I've done too much space. I should have moved it over a little bit. So I think I'll do that. So let's get this. I was making something else and using pineapple punch. So I coloured a bit with pineapple punch. Didn't use it in the end. So put that on there. And I could put that over all the layers. As opposed to just that layer. Like so. Or not at all. Or a bow. And I'm giving it to a man. But let's see what a bow looks like. Or I could do that and then I could do a little knot. I could cut a bit off and then just do a knot up there. So I could put it just round that one so that I got enough to do a knot. Let's do that. Let's get that stuck down. I will do it straight as the card is. Get some fast views just to be quick. I've got so much piled up the side here. Not keeping tidy at all. Getting slightly more organised in 2020, but nowhere am I tidy. So I'm gonna take a little bit more on this side. Go around where that's 2 squares. God, my nails aren't helping. I thought they might help a little bit with picking things up. Not really. I want it over a bit. Oh dear me. I want it over a bit. Gonna eyeball it. I've put too much on that side. We'll get there in the end. I've been enjoying doing some junk journaling where I'm not precise at all, and I quite like it. There we are. Get rid of that little bit of frayed bit there. And then I thought we might could stick that underneath and tie a knot. There's thoughts running through my head. Just adding a little bit of something. Not that I can doing very well with my nails. Pokey tool, please help me. I've had my nails now for Monday, 4 days. So not really that long. There. And then I'm going to get some sharper scissors to do a little cut off. And then, oh, not very slanted there, Jez. Yeah. Not sure if that made any difference, to be honest. And then we'll have a glue dot behind there to hold that down. Fold it over. Put that under there. There. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. Right, so let's get this sticking down. Just checking the edges. I think I cut one side one way and one side another, so I'm just going to smooth down the edges of these. Get my combo, get it stuck down, and I'm thinking about, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking in my head, I want to do something in the middle. So I might do a bit of stamping, might do an edge of DSP, not sure. So, yeah. So I thought I was being quite clever because the theme is love is in the air as opposed to sort of Valentines. And so doing a sky, it's in the air, isn't it? It tickled me, that thought. So, yeah. I quite like that idea. And also it doesn't have to just be for Valentine's. You could use it for any time really, to let somebody know you love them. Why do we have to wait one day in the year to do something extra special when we could in fact do it every day? And then you could pop these up on dimensionals if you wanted to. I might in fact do that. Make it a little bit even specialer. I bought some new dimensionals. Have they gone back in my drawer? Yep, they have. I didn't take one out. So, okay. I thought I'd bought 2 packs. I obviously didn't press 2 when I did it. I bet I'm not alone in that. It's a good job I order regularly, isn't it? I've been remembering to add Tombow to every order. I might just get in the habit of adding dimensionals as well. So put those there. That'd be grand. And get them off. I wonder if these nails are helping. Help a little bit with getting dimensionals off, I have to say. Although the lady who did she made me chuckle because I asked about how long they last, and she said, well, if you follow the aftercare. And I said, so what's that? She says, well, the biggest thing you've got to remember is the jewels, not tools. Don't use them for doing things. Use your knuckles for pressing buttons and things. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of like what I say about our stamps, but the opposite. And then they're tools, not jewels. And so, yeah. And then on the inside, so I did mount the cluster of stars, that one, which I thought could go on. Or we've got a little bit of the DSP that I cut out of that sheet. I could put that along. I could do both, couldn't I? Could in fact do both. So let's just cut that slither. So let's cut 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. We'll have 1/2 inch. then it moves ½ inch because my nails got in the way. Oh, there we go. So I'll have that. Still can't pick nothing up. So stick that along the bottom. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. And then I can write whatever I want on the inside. You could put a sentiment in if you wanted to, if you're not very good at thinking about things to write. But so I'll use that line there to guide me. Helps if you put the thing on there straight. I'm going to use something to guide your chairs. There we go. And then we'll just trim off them. There we are. I think that will do nicely. Oh, let me smooth down these edges because I haven't done that on this one. And then we can just stick that in, and that's my card. So I'm excited to see what everybody else does. So I will link to the blog hop in my blog post so you can go and check everybody else's out. And it's done in plenty of time if you wanted to use these ideas as inspiration for your own Valentine's cards. Just handy. And I'm saying this one a little bit different, not your usual red hearts and flowers. So there we have it, all done. Hope you like that, hope you give it a try. So all the details will be on my blog, there'll be a link coming up there. Please like and subscribe, go and explore some more, and don't forget to check out the blog hop. See you again soon, bye bye.